Welcome back to Dawn News. I got a few announcements before we start with the news today. One, only 1% of my audience subscribes. I would really appreciate if you watch the video, subscribe, please. It really motivates me to make more. Also, we have a comment here that has some really great feedback. Something I do want to discuss here is my news and extra videos have a disclaimer that, yes, it's facts, but it also has my opinions. And, you know, I do exaggerate. I'm known to exaggerate. That's just kind of who I am. I take things out of proportion a lot. Not just for entertainment, just because that's just the way I am. But I do appreciate the feedback. And, I wanted to just post this man's comment because I really do appreciate it, and I will think about how I report stuff in the future, serious topics like that Linus Tech Tips video. So I wanted to thank you for that. Now, let's get into the news. Alan Wake 2 has been delayed by 10 days. And I don't think it's been delayed because it's not finished or anything. I just think it's been delayed because, like it says here, it has so many different games to be played that, yeah, I understand that they should give them space. Capcom shares Tokyo Game Show 2023 plans. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy will be playable. Cool, I guess. VR mode for Resident Evil 4. It's okay. It's not the best. I've tried it. Apollo Justice trilogy. I played them. It's fine. Extra Primal still bad. Monster Hunter now is a mobile game, which sucks. Street Fighter 5 is really cool. Really, really awesome. And I don't know what this Tokyo Maru X Resident Evil is, but I'm not excited. I'm really not excited. I will be probably streaming this live if that's something you want to see. But until then, yeah. Those are playable games. If it says here that there might be new games as well, possibly more announcements. But September 21st, I will be streaming that. Xbox 360 is shutting down. Bro, this is a real disappointment. You know, only 87% of games I meant to say only 23% of games are really preserved. 87%, I think it was a study by the Completionist, are losing forever. You know, I have some really rare games here. If, you know, the Completionist or anyone wants to preserve these, I would be happy to lend it out to someone who can preserve some of these rare games I have. But, yeah, the Xbox 360 closing kind of sucks. I have so many memories playing Banjo-Kazooie remaster on them. Really, what I'm going to say about that, though, is you can play that on Rare Replay now. But, yep, it kind of sucks. I don't think anyone's really using this anymore. The PS3 was different. See, the PS3 1 came out later than the 360 by a whole year. Or what, maybe 2 years. And there's games, a lot more games, though, disappear. A lot more than 220. But first, I want to continue this. Can I still buy it? Yep. There's no impact for any game on the Series X. That's why I don't really feel so bad about this. Mostly because you'll still be able to play your 360 games using your disc or using your Series X just on the Microsoft Store now. And I already have like a lot of 360 games. Once again, this is why you go physical. Okay? I buy everything physical, and this is why. Seriously. 220 games would disappear more than. This really sucks. DLC lost. Players won't buy content through the store anymore. Nearly 500 games are on demand, and 220 are just not alternative. The risk of disappearing, there's no physical alternative to these. Again, some of these will still be available for purchase. Now, here's the full list of digital only. Let's go ahead and go through these and how many I actually really care about here. Okay, Batman Arkham Origins, Blackgate, Telltale series. You can still buy these on the PS3, I believe. But, I wonder how long that's going to last. Yep, these sure are games that are disappearing. I'm Fatal Fury Special, that sucks. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of games that I don't really feel like had any impact. Most of them, Life is Strange, that's weird. I have Life is Strange right here on my shelf. So, it may be digital only on the 360, but you can still play it. I don't know why that's really there. Resident Evil and Resident Evil 0, once again, discs for on my shelf. Yeah, you can't get the 360 version, but no one wants the 360 version anyway. Okay, Street Fighter Turbo, neat. Street Fighter, these two, you can get them in a collection. Yeah, alright, that's all of them. To be completely honest, yeah, the collection is only focused on individual game digital releases if you can't get them. Okay, that makes more sense. Still, honestly, there's nothing here that I really care about. Yes, you should preserve games, but no, honestly, I think Microsoft's done the best job of preserving games out of all of these, and these are just little titles. So someone wants to buy all these, put them on a hard drive, and store them somewhere like like a digital library. I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for it. I think there should be a digital library of games. Do I really care about any of these? No, but someone might. Okay, and I feel like you can definitely I see a purpose for those. This Lenovo Legion Go gaming handheld. We all knew this was coming. It comes with Lenovo Legion AR glasses. Legion Go. What is this? There's an update in this article. We will get there in a second. These are official regions. Okay, I want to know. I talked about this last time. But does this actually have a processor and stuff in it that is available? It doesn't look like different comparators. Yep. Okay, well that's not okay. It will support Windows 11. And it will support AMD's Phoenix processors. This is exciting. I still think the ROG Ally is probably better in a lot of circumstances. But am I excited about this? Yeah, I am. It does have a switch effect. I tell you right now, this is cool, but what I want to tell you is all of these will probably be blown out of the water when the Switch 2, Switch's successor, comes out, that I'm sorry, just don't buy this. Unless you want to play your games on Steam, which that is a thing. Steam is great. Thank you, Steam. But I wouldn't buy this, honestly. All right, AR glasses. I actually did not read this article beforehand. Like I said, we just saw it. But I've seen reviews on AR glasses. I'm not... Ooh, that's neat. Yeah, I've seen review on AR glasses. There's micro SD card, volume, USB, thermal fin. Okay. That's... Is there an SSD in this? Or is it running off micro SD all the way? Ooh. Ooh. I'm not... The Switch had a micro SD, but they got away with that because of the time. Now I wouldn't recommend micro SD, really. And the Z1 series. Console with sport, okay. Wait, shouldn't, unless 4K gaming or higher. Yeah, no one's 4K gaming on this device anyway. The processor architecture, okay. Right. Okay, 5.1, 5.1. Look, Steam Deck's getting crushed here, but if you have the ROG Ally, you really don't need any of this. Honestly, the ROG Ally, depending on how much this cost, I think $699 is a really good price for what you're getting here. I gotta stand with Asus, at least for now. It has an SSD. This is micro SD. They didn't say if it's an SSD or not. Okay, well price. There's no info. If they're smart, they'll undercut the ROG Ally and release it for $650 like the Steam Deck. If it's more, then there's two things. One, it better have a SSD like this, an M2, and the display better be 2K instead of a 1080p display. 2K 60 hertz instead of 1080p 120. If those are like it, and it's, let's say 750 or 700, match it, I would say this Lenovo actually has a purpose to exist. So, neat. Yeah, cool. All right. Dead Island 2 is coming to another platform. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because I wanted to talk about right here. It's also possible it could come to a Nintendo system, either the Switch, which I doubt because we're talking about Dead Island 2, unless it's an impossible port or something similar, or its successor. And I like this part. Successor is expected to launch in the second half year of 2024, and this says it's going to come out in the coming year. This is high hopes. If the Switch 2 or the successor Switch or whatever that Nintendo's releasing can run Dead Island 2, let's say just can run it on the PS4 version, the Xbox One version. Heck, if it can run the PS4 Pro or Xbox One X version, like enhanced, dude, Nintendo's already won. Okay? This has no chance. Steam Deck has no chance. ROG Ally has no chance. Steam Deck might have a chance, actually, because people really like the Steam Deck and Steam OS. But if Nintendo can pull the PS4 Pro or One X or just PS4, Xbox One is Garbo. But if it can pull those, and then let's say it's $400, out of here. Get out of here, dude. I see it flying off the shelves like it's nothing. You go into Walmart and you see it for $400. 300's hopeful, but not feasible. 350 maybe with an LCD screen, but 400 is what I assume it will be. I don't see anything else comparing unless you're Sony or Microsoft. I think it will kill the ROG Ally in the Lenovo console because Nintendo's known name brand. It will be cheaper, and it will for sure have all the games specifically on like a cartridge that you can buy. And people know Nintendo, and people really, really love Nintendo stuff. So if it can run this game, and it will run in 1080p 60, which is hopeful. I'm going to say it actually has to run 1080p 60 at least. And then 2K checkerboard 30 to be really worth it. Honestly, I'm excited. I am about this Switch coming up now. All right, well, that's the end of the news, but I do want to go over a couple more things. Stream is only weeknights, not on weekends. I got a little bit of information about that. Another thing I'm going to go over is I'm going on vacation the 27th for 7 days, and I will have little videos coming out on those days, but there will be no news, no streaming, but there will be little videos that will definitely be coming out on those days. Anyway, so that has been it for me. Just remember, I'm Don Solomon, the Don of everything, and I'll see you in the next news video. Have a good one.